Egyptian texts show a person as many linked parts, each surviving death with its own sacred function.
Egyptians used many terms for identity, since no single word captured the full range of a human's being.
Corpse, Ba, Ka, and name reunite through ritual.
Body-enabled return, letting the Ba reconnect and reawaken the person daily in rhythm with cosmic cycles. The mummy became a divine image, reshaping the deceased into a being capable of joining gods and ancestors. The physical body supported all functions, grounding the person so each part could act effectively. Each night the corpse awaited the Ba, restoring unity and allowing the person renewed strength by morning. The body had to remain recognizable so the Ba could return, ensuring continuity of self across all realms. Egyptians never saw the corpse as empty matter. It carried meaning, memory, and power into eternity's path.
The mummy was the empowered form, prepared with spells to help the deceased act and endure forevermore. The corpse held essential identity, preserving presence even when the Ba traveled freely across the sky.
The body anchored every element, giving place and form to the person so unity, memory, and identity endured. The shadow's role confirms the person was multiple, each part working to keep identity whole across eternity. Ritual art shows the shadow present at offerings, proving its recognized role in sustaining the deceased's life. As the Ba travels above, the shadow mirrors its course below. Texts warn the shadow must not be seized by enemies, since capture could weaken or scatter the person's self.
The shadow carried elements of the Ka, strengthening social identity and linking the deceased to family memory.
Some spells show the shadow defending the deceased, acting as a guardian that wards off hostile forces.
The shadow had to stay linked to the person, since losing it weakened identity and threatened safe renewal.
The shadow expressed one's reach, extending personal influence and revealing presence across sacred places.
Texts show the shadow moving freely, proving it had independence and could act apart from the physical body. The shadow was a true component of the person, carrying presence and showing one's reach into the world.
The heart reveals alignment with Maat, proving whether the deceased lived truthfully and deserved rebirth. Some texts show the heart returning at dawn, renewing consciousness and empowering the deceased anew.
Heart and Ba must cooperate, joining memory with movement to preserve identity in all realms of existence. The heart bridged emotion and action, balancing inner truth with outward deeds in life and afterlife alike.
Texts warn the heart must not oppose its owner, for betrayal could doom the deceased in the judgment hall.
The heart remembers a person's life, keeping their story intact and guiding them safely through judgment.
Spell 30B protects the heart from betraying its owner, ensuring fairness when weighed on the sacred scales. In judgment, the heart speaks truth, revealing character and allowing the deceased to stand before Osiris.
Texts insist the heart remain in place, for without it the deceased could not think, judge, or be complete.
The heart held memory and thought, acting as the center of mind and guiding the deceased through eternity.
Names linked memory and power, binding the living to ancestors so lineage, honor, and identity endured.
Offerings reached the Ka through the name, acting as a portal linking nourishment to the deceased's presence. The name guarded against oblivion, shielding the deceased from fading into silence or being forgotten forever.
Names were carved everywhere, walls, statues, coffins, to ensure the deceased stayed known in all domains. The name often traveled with the Ba, helping keep individuality intact across the shifting realms of death. Name and Ka interacted, letting social identity and spoken presence reinforce dignity and ancestral status. The name lived as a distinct element, needing care, offerings, and remembrance to stay active in the world. Erasing a name harmed personhood, cutting ties to remembrance, and eroding the deceased's continuing identity.
To speak a name was to make someone present again, bringing their essence into the moment with real power.
The name held core identity, anchoring the person in memory and ensuring survival through spoken remembrance. Ka and Ba reunite through ritual, linking social identity with mobility to restore the person's full integrity.
Ka often lingered near family, sustaining presence in the home and ensuring the dead remained socially alive.
Ritual upkeep kept the Ka effective, since neglected offerings weakened its ability to guard the deceased. Titles joined the Ka, showing rank and distinction, and preserving honor long after the body entered the tomb. The tomb chapel was the Ka's domain, where offerings, memory, and presence fused to sustain ancestral dignity.
The Ka embodied social existence, ensuring the deceased remained part of family, ceremony, and community life.
Each offering linked living and dead, renewing bonds that allowed the deceased to act within the human world. Daily offerings fed the Ka, keeping it strong, since nourishment sustained dignity and power in both worlds. Texts say the Ka is granted at birth by gods, marking it as a divine share of vitality shaping the whole life. The Ka carried a person's social identity, linking them to status, lineage, and the dignified memory of life. The Ka takes another path, tied less to motion and more to status, dignity.
Heart, Ba, and body form an interlinked triad. If one falters, the person
Ba enjoys freedom across realms but must return to the body, securing unity and anchoring the deceased's self. During Koyak, the Ba rests on Osiris's grain mummy, marking cosmic rebirth and the cycle of sacred renewal. Chapter 89 shows the Ba watching its corpse each night, ensuring presence and restoring life at dawn's return.
Texts warn the Ba must not be locked in or out, for blocked passage threatens renewal and disrupts identity.
Connectivity was life's essence. Rituals ensured no part drifted alone. When the Ba returns, it gladdens the mummy, restoring calm, breath, and renewal after each nightly journey. Both heart and Ba must return, linking thought and mobility so the deceased remains personally recognizable. Texts say the Ba must remember the corpse, for memory keeps identity whole through the long night journey. The Ba spends each night watching its body, keeping identity intact until dawn lifts it back into the sky.
Isis stands by the head, forming and guarding the Ba, ensuring its strength, clarity, and safe return each night.
Texts say the Ba exits through the head, stressing that consciousness and breath.
Other spells ensure the Ba can reach Osiris below and Re above, linking judgment and cosmic renewal together. Spell 94 says Osiris forms the Ba from his own fluids, showing the Ba's physical roots and sacred vitality. Coffin text spells chart the Ba's exit from the corpse, ensuring its safe passage into luminous higher realms. During embalming, the Ba stays nearby, guarding the body until rituals free it to ascend into the sky. Their reunion grants renewal, letting the Ba rise reborn, just as the sun regains power each morning. As the Ba journey above, the corpse waits below. The Ba crosses the sky as the sun does, echoing the solar path that defines renewal and cosmic movement. The Ba meets the corpse nightly, gaining renewal and rising again, echoing the sun's immortal journey. The sun's cycle shaped belief. Ba travels by day, while the hidden corpse renews itself in the depths at night. Ba, corpse, and statue formed a sacred triad, giving the deceased presence in sky, earth, and netherworld.
During embalming, specialists readied the corpse for its journey below, while the
Originally royal, temple statues spread to elite officials, expanding who could join divine presence after death. Statues allowed the dead to stay on earth, receiving hymns and incense while sharing divine festival life. The temple statue formed a third presence, letting the deceased remain active among gods in sacred spaces. This separation was not loss, but purpose, allowing each part to enter its realm and begin transformation. Texts declare, "Your Ba to the sky, your corpse to the netherworld," defining the person's divided destiny. Before burial, the Ba ascends towards sunlight as the body waits below, beginning their sacred separation. The sons of Horus return heart, Ba, Ka, and body, showing how rituals restored the person's sacred self.
Amenemhet's tomb lists 14 personal elements, revealing a complex identity far beyond a bod and soul.
Preserving the Baal's return to the corpse was vital, since their link guarded identity and prevented dissolution. Though Ba and body split at death, this step is needed so each part can move freely before sacred reintegration.
Rituals aimed to restore the unity of Ba and body, ensuring the deceased stayed whole.
The Ba travels freely, appearing in many shapes, while keeping the deceased active beyond death. A rare passage speaks of the Ba's own corpse, highlighting its embodied nature and its deep link to physical life. Though mobile, the Ba is paired with the corpse in many texts, proving they function as partners after death.
The Ba appears as a bird, yet Egyptian texts shew it remained tied to the body's form.
The person's parts acted separately in death, yet remained spiritually linked for restoration.
Ba, shadow, form, and image appear together, proving these parts were essential for surviving death.
Scenes with the sons of Horus show them returning Ba, Ka, heart, and body, ritual restoration.
Amenemhet's tomb lists 14 elements, proving Egyptian identity was more layered thought. The spell lists Ba, Ka, heart, corpse, shadow, name, body.
The heart bridged physical and social selves, integrating virtues, emotions, memory, and continuity too.
The spell unites Ba, Khat, Ib, Chaibit, Ren, and Ka.
Social spheres defined identity. Body and Ba were physical, while name, Ka, and mummy were social. 8 elements appear in one spell, showing how Egyptians mapped the person as a unified sacred whole. The key elements Ba, Ka, Ib, Ren, Chaibit, Khat, corpse, and mummy as essential.
Each part wanders through its realm, yet all must return together, completing the sacred cycle of identity.
The Ba must return to the body, for only this reunion keeps the deceased connected and fully recognizable.
A late-period spell calls each element by name, urging unity so the Ba may descend and embrace the body. Rituals guide the elements to reunite, ensuring the deceased remains whole across all realms.
This separation is renewal, since each part must move freely before unity can be restored. Death splits the person into distinct parts, each moving independently as the journey through eternity begins. Funerary spells act like anthropology, revealing how Egyptians viewed each human component after death.